basement. This is My Worst Holiday, a podcast about your worst wedding, funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or vacation, or whatever's funny after the fact. If say something happens on the set of a movie, yeah, we want to talk about it today. We have a very special guest for the third time on My Worst Holiday, the beautiful Scream Queen, Laura Meadows. Laura, baby, say hello.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah, great to see you again. My worst holiday, right before the holidays.
Right before the holidays, yeah.
You ready for those bad Christmas gifts?
I'm the gift that keeps on giving. That's what I am.
You are a gift. Didn't say what kind.
Oh, you stop. And as usual, I'm gonna people will be chiming in and stuff like that. I'm gonna say hi to them and give them shout outs and stuff like that during it. We are also on Mosaic TV. That's right. We're on a channel. We're on a network channel now. Yeah, Mosaic TV. So if you have an Android device, if you have a Fire Stick, if you have an Amazon Fire TV, go ahead and put in Mosaic TV, and you get to see me and the beautiful Laura Meadows. So, Laura, say hello again. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Yes, hi to everyone listening out there. Mosaic TV, that's wonderful. That's different than last time.
Yeah.
And everybody on, I see you got some beverage there. I just got my soda.
A little bit of, wee bit of the scotch. That's what it is.
Yeah, wee bit of the scotch.
Look at the scotch.
Talking about it, this year, I've been very busy with different locations and making a movie. But the year before that, I went to UK, Scotland, and also Ireland. And yes, there was an awful lot of drinking that went on. They didn't even in Ireland. They didn't even ask if you wanted water. They just came to the table. I don't think they had water.
What do you need the water for? God, there's good whiskey here. What do you need the water?
California is so into having water everywhere, but you go there. They just put wine down. They don't even ask.
They just drink and fuck. That's all they do. That's what the Irish.
Yeah, they bring a shot. They bring some wine. There's mead too, and then they end it with an Irish coffee or something. And I've never seen a water, soda, nothing. It's just drinking.
I drink a lot of water. I would be out about I need water. I need a lot of water. I drink water.
They're probably we're surrounded by water. What do you need water for?
It's the only country that can go to through a famine and not realize that they're surrounded by ocean. There's fish. There's lots of fish.
That's true. That's true.
They say there's a lot of fish in the ocean. It's true. It doesn't have to be a potato. You can eat.
You can have fish. Potato. Yes. I went.
Move to the coast. Move to the coast.
I went to the Famine Museum where they showed the display and the different houses, and that it was not really a famine. It was brought on by, these other people that live close, I'm not going to go to it. Yeah, but these other people.
It was a disease in the soil that wiped out everything.
Oh. And Sinead O'Connor, she sings about it and things like that. So I saw where she used to be.
Not anymore.
Right. I went by the Sugar Club where she used to perform. And so that was just so wonderful. And I really enjoyed it. And this year has been super busy. We've been in Tennessee, and they were scouting locations. The story is actually set in Missouri. It's called Cowboy and Indian. I should say what it is. Mm-hmm. And it is about people with differing political views and getting together and resolving their differences and being friends and working through it. And I'm one of the stars of the movie. So, yeah.
Of course you are.
And my boyfriend in the movie is Brad Knapp, and he's a really fun guy he says he's from LA, Lower Alabama. Yeah. So we're both from LA, kind of different kind of LA.
Yeah, different kind of LA. Like Louisiana. LA, is that Louisiana? Yeah, it's
Lower
LA.
Alabama.
You're like, I'm from LA. You know, like doesn't sound LA-ish.
Exactly right. He's actually a sergeant, and he's a lot of fun. He's been in some great projects, Brad Knapp, and then there's another couple. So it's
Now
like,
this one sounds like a lot more intellectual than like like your regular Scream Queen type of thing.
oh,
So like
never fear. I have 2 horror movies that are waiting for me next year.
I'm sure you do.
Plus, I'm going to be appearing as a celebrity guest at HorrorCon Los Angeles, September 14th and 15th. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I was in one of Tony Todd's last movies, Devilroo. Director Thomas Churchill, and the writer was Vince Ward of The Walking Dead. And so I was a witch in that one. And
Oh,
they invite me to HorrorCon to talk about that, do pictures, and talk about any of my new projects. I have a new project called Hell's Gate that I'm going to be working on. Aaron Hawkins is the director for that. And yeah, and then there's another one.
I know Aaron.
You know Aaron. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We had a falling out.
Oops. Okay. Well, I'm still in that movie.
Okay. No, he's a good director. The Evil Lurks was a very good movie. I
Yeah.
enjoyed Evil Lurks. So, I told people about it and everything else like that. We
You
had
in it?
political differences is what we had.
Well, then you need to watch my other movie, Cowboy and Indian, so that you can
Yes,
figure out.
I'm definitely gonna watch out. And I'll watch this one when it comes out as well. What's the name that the one Aaron's directing?
It's called Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so watch Cowboy and Indian first so you can deal with the political differences, and then come and watch Hell's Gate. Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock anybody, like, hey, I get it.
It's all good. It's all good.
And then there's several emojis of him flipping me off. So
Oh no.
it was really funny the way he did it. I laughed and my wife laughed, but that was it.
Is
So
that kind of like your worst holiday?
yeah. Hey everybody, we're talking to Laura Meadows. She's a Scream Queen. She's been in just tons and tons of movies. She's absolutely lovely. Third time on the show. You're gonna love her. You're gonna love her. So anyway, so you've got Hellscream. What was it?
Hellscream.
Hellscream and Cowboy and Indian. And that one, that's the one you keep putting up more and more. When's that one releasing?
Well, we're hoping for May 2025, but these things are a little bit fluid.
Right.
We will just have to see when it does get finished. Plus, I also have another lead. I am, the main lead of another one called Blood Before Bitcoin.
Called what now?
It's called Blood Before Bitcoin, and it's Chuck French is the DP and a producer on that.
Okay.
Chuck too? Okay, you don't know Chuck.
No, I don't know him. No, I've had no falling out with him. So it's
Okay.
And again, I hope the best for Aaron. I truly do. It rolls off me pretty easily. My brother's watching. My brother Alan, he has a show called Daddy and Daughter Eat Weird Food Combinations. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been on that once.
That's something it sounds like my son would love.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Him and his daughter, they're fantastic people, and it's a good show. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, one time my son showed me people that eat jars of mayonnaise.
Oh.
Jars of mayonnaise. That's kind of a horror movie in itself.
Yeah, it is. It's just you don't do this with it, like.
Yeah. It takes a little while to get through that. You have to use a spoon to get through the mayonnaise jar. So yes, I can dig it. Interesting foods. That is entertaining. People like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they like the blood and guts that we do in horror
In
movies.
horror movies. Yep. Yep.
And there was another one lined up also, Pinocchio Unmasked.
Pinocchio Unmasked.
Yes. And I get to be a witch in that too.
Oh, awesome. So that's
Yeah.
it. You got 2 movies coming out that you're going to be a witch in.
Yes.
Awesome.
I love witch. And then, of course, Devilry, I'm a witch in that as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic. That's always fun.
there's some that haven't come out yet, like the Salem Chronicles, where I'm the lead villain and witch also in that, and that's Lionsgate. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in for that. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes,
That was called, what was that called? That was called Salem's what?
the Salem Chronicles.
Chronicle.
Yes, and that's Thomas Churchill, and he also did Devilry.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So I've been busy over here, and I'm glad that
You always are, like it seemed like you was like over in England for like a very long time. Like,
well, I went and then I decided I really wanted to go some more. So I made 2 trips.
oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then, because I was like, Jesus, I thought she was just there. She
Yeah,
was.
I
Okay.
was.
All right. Well,
I just couldn't get enough of it. Well, I was in Scotland. We were talking about different percentages of UK. I'm mostly British, and I guess Scandinavian, some Scandinavian, and then just little bits of other things here and there.
mhm.
And I found doppelgangers when I was over in Scotland, which absolutely shocked me. I went to my hotel room and I turned on the TV set, and I swear to God, there was a woman who looked just like me with red hair and a cape,
Oh, really?
in a series playing a witch. I was
Perfect.
like, what? It was the first thing I turned on the television set. The
Was you
first
able to
thing.
get her name?
I didn't get her name, but I took a
Damn
photograph.
it.
I took her pictures several times. I don't really have it queued up on my phone, but I was absolutely shocked. And it was the first thing I turned on, and I'm like, wow. So somebody else who looks just like me is starring in this, is a
Is
lead of
acting
in
and
Scotland.
as a witch. So
Rich. And I thought, well, if she can do it, I can do it.
right.
Apparently my doppelganger's already got a series in Scotland, supernatural series. So it was
Super
really,
cool.
yeah. And then I wanted to go see, because it was made famous in Da Vinci Code, Rosslyn Chapel, which was magnificent, absolutely astonishing, the amount of carving and art. And so the Uber would take me to Rosslyn Chapel, but they wouldn't pick me up for some reason.
Yeah.
They will take you out there, but they don't go out that far to pick anyone up.
Oh, so they'll take you out there, but they won't bring you back.
Right. So there I was.
We had that down. I don't know. I don't know. You probably don't know much about the Midwest.
Oh, I
But
do. I'm from the Midwest. Yes.
oh, okay. So the Quad Cities.
Yeah.
There's it's a place called Fond du Lac that's
Hmm.
in the Quad Cities, which is also like there's also like one up in Wisconsin. That's not the
Hmm.
right name. Not the right name. It'll come to me. But anyway, so we're like 2 miles from the hotel. Get an Uber. They take it down there. They got a distillery. They got a winery, and the winery was mind-blowingly good for the Midwest. And had a brewery down there, and we're like a chocolate place, and like it's just one strip, and it's awesome. And we get down at the end. We're at the brewery, and we're like trying to get an Uber back. Nothing.
Ooh,
Nothing.
that's
And
rough.
my buddy is a heavy guy, so we're like, well, maybe we can walk. No, we can't walk. That's out of the question. We can't walk. So anyway, we had
Oh,
to call a cab. It cost us $80 to go 2 fucking miles
mm,
back up to the. So they Ubered you down. You're fucked getting back though. Like,
Good luck getting back. We'll take you, but
right,
we're not picking you up for whatever reason that might be. Yeah, I
right.
had that problem there. So they said, well, you're going to have to take the bus. The bus? Okay. So I had to walk and walk and walk and walk and found the bus stop. Well, as expected, it was a little later in the afternoon and everybody's drunk now and
Right,
stuff.
right.
So they're all saying stuff to me, and it's a double-decker bus. It's kind of cool. And I get on, and there's this guy in the middle. He goes, I'll keep you straight. I'll keep you straight. Come here. I'm like, no,
No,
no.
I bet you'll keep me straight.
I'm gonna sit up here in the front, away from you. It says,
You
hey,
ain't rolling your R's on me, pal.
I don't care if it says, hey, I'm still staying up here safely where the bus driver can see me. And I look over, and then I see a doppelganger of my son, and
Oh.
my son who has Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another man that looks just like him. And I'm like, well, this is weird. I saw myself on television. Now my
Right.
son is here, a doppelganger from my son. And so, and then the guy is still yelling at me, actually. But
Hey, lad, come back here and have a seat.
come
Hey,
back.
lad,
I'll keep you straight. Where
I'll
are you
keep
getting
you straight.
Oh boy, and anything to keep that guy away from me. So the mother, she came over and she said that her son was married and she was escorting them on the bus drive. So I tried to get another conversation going. And yeah, so I saw two just straight up doppelgangers right away in Scotland. It's like, okay,
Over in Scotland.
pretty clear. I have Scottish heritage, pretty clear. And then I finally get off the bus, and the guy's like gets off too.
Oh,
he's
good.
he's pretty.
He's looking after you. He's gonna keep you straight.
He's keeping me
He's
straight.
gonna keep you straight, Laura.
Well, what's your name? Where are you going? I'm
What's your name, lassie?
hard going. Yes. Fortunately, I've got the advantage because I'm not drunk and I
You haven't
can't.
seen a real haggis up close.
He's drunk. He's having a little trouble walking. I can get away quicker. So yeah.
You want to know what's under my kilt?
yeah,
Hopefully
no.
lipstick later.
I was fortunate enough to miss all that fun. Oh, he sure would have had me over though.
Oh, I'm sure he would have. Yes.
Yeah.
A damn fine right gentleman to look after you like that, Laura. That's what I think.
Right. It would have been nice to find somebody nice, but that wasn't going to be the person. So
Yeah, the little drunk guy that's gonna keep you straight.
David straight. So that was so much fun. I had to go back.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Yeah, my wife wants to go, and and I keep saying I don't want to go to Scotland. Don't want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Italy. I mean, I want to go to like all this real, like the cradle of civilization. Like all the like Rome. Like all this technology that was there. Like way before anybody else had it, and everything. Like the Sistine Chapel. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like all this. And I wanted to go there, but the more everybody talks about Ireland and Scotland, they're kind of pushing me towards it now. I think I'm like, yeah, maybe
a lot
maybe I
of
will.
sites. There's a lot of castles. Scotland is just so. I went to Edinburgh first, and
I
it's
got a buddy that lives in Edinburgh.
It's just antique. The whole place. The roads are made of bricks, and the only problem with this is it's hard to get goods in and out. Like there was a little grocery store down from where I was staying, and I think I bought every Diet Coke they had. And they didn't get any more. And and my friend was asking for a certain kind of wine, and then she would ask for it again the next day, and I said, "No, we don't get it. We it doesn't. We can get lemons the same day." I'm like, "What's that got
Oh,
to do?"
okay. Really?
It's,
You think you
yeah.
get wine easier than you could get lemons in Scotland?
It's like, I can go down the street and get lemons. That's good for you. Good for you. We have Amazon. I don't know what's going on here. Uh,
Yeah.
but they have trouble getting the trucks and stuff in, is what they told me, with the brick streets, and they're narrow and they're antique and they're not allowed
Hmm.
to, make them bigger. Now this
Well,
that's
the street was made in 1740, so or like
uh,
1680, like so.
it was before semi trucks and
William Wallace walked on this street, like
so yeah.
Jesus.
So I had to go to another hotel so I could buy more Diet Coke.
Yeah.
No, just drank
Yeah.
up all year. It's time to go.
Well, they got like great words like art, like for Scotch, you got like Lagluven and Art Big, Glyn Merengue, so like their soda's got to be like Farfnigan's like light drink diet, like how's the
But
Rappenveal diet cola.
I'm surprised it wasn't full of
Well, I'm sure they have to have soda factories over there. So, like, they can't just rely on the United States, like,
they're making a lot of liquor over there. I went to a
well, I'm
distillery.
sure they are, but they got to have I'm sure they've got to have like some sort of soda factory, like,
Didn't see one. There was
you need
Guinness,
the
Ireland.
Lagen Das Diet Cola.
Yeah,
Let me try that,
yeah. So
when in
yeah.
Rome, or at least in, Scotland. So,
Hmm.
uh,
That they were both very delightful, but yeah, Italy. I'm not saying I wouldn't go to Italy. That was just a year.
well, my poor cousin, she got a trip to the Mediterranean. So she's
Mm.
got a cruise that's going to go all the way to the Mediterranean. And like literally like 3 days before she left, she found out she was pregnant.
Oh,
So she
wow.
couldn't eat any fish, any cheeses, any wines,
Right.
like none of the stuff, like starting in Spain and going around to Italy, and like she couldn't have
Oh,
any of it. So she had that once in a lifetime trip. She couldn't have anything.
oh my gosh. And did she have morning sickness too?
I don't know, but
Okay.
she's a lot like she could sit right beside me in this room and hold her own. She's hilarious. Everybody, okay, so Cindy Stencil, I love her. She's like my mother-in-law. She's watching. Cecil Lowell from Life with Cecil, he's watching. Hey everyone, Cecil says, well, hello, Cecil back. Everybody, we are talking to Laura Meadows. She is a scream queen. She's been in so many movies. She's got several movies coming out. The biggest one coming out right now is going to be Cowboy and Indian. That should be releasing sometime in May, so look for that. She's just an absolutely wonderful person, absolutely lovely lady. I've had her on 3 times, and again, you can see us also on Mosaic TV. So if you have an Android device, look up Mosaic TV, download it, and watch the beautiful Laura Meadows and myself. Not so beautiful, but you can see us. And hi, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you too. If you have a show, I don't know what it is, so I didn't count it up. Anyway, so anyway, you were back in. You couldn't get Diet Coke in Scotland or in Edinburgh.
Well, I drank it all.
You drank
Yes.
it all.
I drank it all. Yeah. Then I had to go to the next place.
So my wife and I, for our 20th anniversary, we went up to Chicago, or actually to Milwaukee.
Mhm.
We usually go down to Peoria with my brother Alan, and we for Irish Fest,
Oh,
like right
yeah.
on the river. And you go down there, drink Smittix, or of course you got Jameson, and everything else like that. Well, this is up in Milwaukee, and so like this is the biggest one in the country. Is the
Oh,
biggest
wow.
Irish Fest in the country. We're excited to go. We get up there. Guess what you cannot find to drink in
Green Bear.
Milwaukee?
Green Bear. No. Guinness.
No Guinness, no Harp, no Smittix. It's all Miller owned. The park that it's at is Miller. So you can have a Miller Lite. You know, nothing screams Ireland like
Miller
Miller
Lite.
Lite.
Right on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's real Irish. But they put green in it, right?
Like, where the hell's a Guinness? Sorry, dude.
Well, I'm originally from, Budweiser town, so
Oh, you're St. Louis, huh?
St. Louis. We lived right across from the Busch Beer Factory.
Is that right? Did you hear that, Cecil? She's from St. Louis, buddy. So he lives in St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, South City. And right across the highway, I mean, literally, Arsenal and Pestalozza. Yeah,
Oh, that's super cool.
Friends from St. Louis know Arsenal Pestalozza. They probably don't go there because it's dangerous. So, uh,
okay. So it was 2022, maybe earlier than that, but it was like right before COVID hit. We had made plans to go to St. Louis. We had a hotel downtown by Del Mar Loop, and everything, and we're like, sounds good. Well, everything's shut down. Gone. So COVID starts lightening up. Things start opening back up. My wife goes, hey, here's a bed and breakfast. And I'm like, oh, okay, an Airbnb. That's cool. And the pictures were beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. You know, and it's like, it's a quiet neighborhood. Everything kind of shuts down at 9:00. Nobody out on the porch. You know, it's just a very quiet neighborhood. And we're like, oh, okay. So we decide to drive. And anyway, you've got navigation, like turn right here, turn left here, turn around here, go there. You have arrived in the hood, like down in the fucking hood.
Yeah. It's yeah.
But the pictures were everything that she said it was a beautiful place.
Sure, absolutely. I'm sure.
Yeah, a lot of sirens. There's a lot of sirens.
A lot of silence. Yeah.
A lot of sirens. Yeah.
Oh, sirens. Yeah. Sirens. When there's sirens, that's
and
it's
like a lot.
Silent because then they're brewing something up. Something's going to happen. They're in the houses. They, you want to not be a target.
Yeah. So anyway, that's another vacation. And the guy that wanted to take our picture, and I'm like, no, dude, leave me alone. He's like, oh, come on, give me your camera. And I'm like, you're not getting my fucking camera, dude. I don't want to chase you, and you don't want to die. So let's just leave. Go away. You're not taking our picture.
You got to be careful when you're there. Yes, I did with my family. It was
Del Mar Loop was great. Salt and Smoke restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, they know food. They're really good. Yeah, the food is really good. I mean, if you go to the Hill, the Italian food is from the actual immigrants. It's really excellent. My family immediately took me to White Castle because I love White Castle, and they do too. So that's our thing.
White Castle.
My God, I know some people don't love it, but really, it is just unlike anything else. So there's White Castle.
We were coming home after our friend's wedding in the morning, and White Castle's 24 hours. So we picked up a Craver case, and we're just hung over as shit, and we're just hammering White Castles all the way back home.
They are so wonderful. I get in from the airplane, and my family's like, "Let's go to White Castle," and because Laura just got here and she wants to go to White Castle, speaking for me.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, yeah, I do want to go to White Castle. So we went to White Castle, and then everybody else was like, well, since we're here, we should also get some. It's like, oh, wait a minute. You guys wanted to go to White Castle, and you are using me as an excuse to go to White Castle. And I just get 2 White Castles, but now the rest of them are like, well, since we're here, let's get some White Castle. So
when in Rome.
Yeah. I saw you look at something. Did somebody mention White Castle?
No, Cecil said he worked at a gas station on Lemp and Arsenal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Limp and Arsenal, right? Well, there's the Limp Mansion, and it's supposedly very haunted.
Cecil was on my show about a year ago, him and his partner, and I guess they like used to throw things like over a fence at some other people or something when he worked there. I think that was the same place, but anyway, they did all kinds of shenanigans and shit. So
It's all right. With the way it is there, it's fine. Well, we were out in Chesterfield, so my family had moved out of the city part of it.
mm.
So I didn't see it as much, but I do remember having to be very careful there. Yeah. And then down in the oh gosh, I forgot what the landing, right. Some friends of mine got a sawed-off shotgun in their car window.
Oh Jesus.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a carjacking.
Yeah.
And
Okay. That's no
yeah,
fun.
and then but they just somehow they're like looked at him and like, yeah, okay, sure. And then just drove off real quick. They didn't
What else are you gonna do? You know? So
yeah, there were some areas in St. Louis like I guess they're not as bad, but the bad kind of moves, it migrates. Like they clean up one and then it just goes to another spot. But there was this
Cecil actually got picked out for it's a contest for a Super Bowl commercial for Doritos.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so he just shot a commercial. He's shooting a commercial, I think this week or next week. Anyway, but he had to write a commercial and he wrote it and he's shooting it and everything. And if he gets it, it's like $1 million. So like
Wow.
Doritos is gonna like if he gets this, Doritos is gonna pay him like $1 million.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw they were doing
Cecil lives in St. Peter's.
oh, St. Peter's. Okay, that's some south, I think, of the main city.
I'm going to take your word for it. I don't. Commercial's done, so he's already shot the commercial, and we're just can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it, brother.
Well, Cecil, hey, buddy,
Hey.
I hope you get it.
Tori Johnson's watching. Tori, we are talking to Laura Meadows. She is a scream queen. She's been in countless movies. She's absolutely lovely. She has like 4 or 5 movies coming out. Cowboy and Indian is the next one coming out. Should be releasing somewhere around May. Knock on wood, if everything works.
Blood Before Bitcoin and some of the editing from that is also my friends working on Cowboy and Indian too. So that'll probably come out first. Then again, I don't know when, and different projects that I'm working on. So,
yeah. Well, I like to tell everybody is Google Laura and take off safe search. You'll thank me later.
I Google me too. So I want to know what they got.
I Googled you sideways. Like
they got
it was very wrong of me. I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm sorry. So
it's okay. It's okay. You can everybody else.
Tori Johnson, she is the owner and founder of Mosaic TV. So yep, that's the channel we're on.
All right.
Yep.
And oh, I should give my socials. My Instagram is Laura LAURA _A and _Meadows MEADOWS. So I welcome you to follow me there. And I have a Facebook. My Facebook personal page for Laura Meadows is full. It's at 5,000, but there is a fan page also. And welcome to join.
Of course there's a fan page.
I tried. Well, the other one they only let 5,000, so you have to make another page.
I don't get a fan page, Laura. They don't have a fan page for me. I tried, like, what about me? Like,
yeah, make a fan page.
Apparently, I'm not a beautiful redhead. Like,
I have faith in you. You
okay.
can do it. So there is room there, and I welcome everybody to join me there. And I started the TikTok. Don't have that much up there, but enough, I guess. And that's just still under Laura Meadows. So I am on those different social platforms, and plus I have a website. And if you ask Alexa, she'll tell you who I am. I bet.
Absolutely. And go to her IMBD page, look up all her movies. She's just absolutely a wonderful person and a tremendous actress. So I've been privileged to know her for several years now, third time on my show. And that's very
Always a
happy.
good time. It's always a good time. I'm up to 100 acting credits now.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I just got a new manager. I'm so excited. Actors Artist Management, Lisa Gal is my new manager. And I've been taking classes. My coach is Steven Schneider, or he's also known as Pitbull Schneider, Steven Schneider. And he wanted me to say that he is giving away free audit classes, and just tell him that Laura sent you.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, you can look him up, Steven Pitbull Schneider, and he's a wonderful acting coach. He really is. It's been a tremendous help in preparing me for the different roles that I've had. So, wanted to go ahead and let everybody know about that. And you know, it's getting close to the holidays, and this is a show about holidays.
Well,
I promise you, you won't have a
I kind
holiday.
of pigeonholed myself into that. Like I had it all set up, and I'm like, I should have opened this up to more, like instead of just holidays, like everything. But it was too late. I already had my domain name. I already built my website. I already like, fuck, I ain't doing that all over again.
Oh, it's all
So,
good. It's all good.
but
It,
I'm not mad at it. Like
I,
the idea was just to have like holiday stories. But then I'm like, why am I doing that? Why am I just pigeonholing myself? Like I need to open this up to like whatever funny or embarrassing life story that there is. That's what I want to hear. Like I want to hear about people, that got lost in the city and met met the guy on the bus. Like met the oh, straight, give you a straight. Like
giving me straight.
yeah,
Yeah,
giving you straight. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear about that guy.
straight to the police. No.
Oh, yeah. The other day, I'm going down our main street here in LaSalle, and this old lady with her pants down to her ankles, walking like a penguin, has both her arms straight out like this,
Wow.
right in front of my truck, like walking straight down the middle of my lane.
Oh no.
She had a beer in one hand and a cigarette in the other, and she's like, I'm like, ah, like
That's
it just turned dark. I damn near hit her. Like I had to slam on my brakes.
it sounds like every day in Los Angeles.
Oh my God. Well, not in LaSalle, I'll tell you that.
Not LaSalle.
Like for the first time, I called 911. Like I'm not gonna deal with it. But I'm gonna make sure somebody does.
Oh my God. To,
Oh yeah, like she looked like the cat lady off The Simpsons, but her pants were down to her ankles, and thank goodness her coat was kind of long. But anyway,
good.
I was like, ah, like I swerved over.
Send her out here and nobody will blink.
Oh, I almost hit a sign. Like I was like, I'm still shaking. Like I went
Oh,
down to my local watering hole, and I was still kind of like shaking a little bit. Like
I was driving down the street, and well, we have a lot of people that are interesting and unusual, but this one I hadn't expected it. There was a stop sign, and she was standing on her head, and she had her feet at the stop sign. She was like upside down, doing an upside down thing at the stop sign. And I'm like, well, okay, I got to give her some points for creativity
that's,
and
that's worth a
athleticism.
buck. That's worth a
Pretty
dollar.
good. Pretty good. All
There you
right.
go.
Yeah, for just the street entertainment we always have
Yeah, you're
here.
not just getting a sign. Everything helps. Like you're getting like something. You're getting a show.
That stop sign apparently needed to be held up by her, I guess. And so yeah, there
There you
and
go.
go, right. And yeah, what constantly we have to in certain areas make sure that we're careful when we're driving. Yes. Hmm.
I
Yeah.
imagine, especially as a lady, you'd have to like be really careful. Like I couldn't even.
Well, I mean, yeah, the amount of people
And,
wandering in the
and,
street.
and, and a good looking lady on top of that, so
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
well, you're welcome.
So it was a lot of fun. We did end up shooting Cowboy and Indian. We looked at Tennessee. It was originally set in Missouri. We looked at Tennessee and ended up in Kernsville, California, which was a really interesting place. Very Western looking. I guess they had a gold rush up there. And so it was a super cute place. And it's north of Bakersfield. And I would have liked to go.
North of Bakersfield. Okay, in California, that's I'm trying to think. I spent some time down in the San Joaquin Valley
Hmm. You're
as a
going,
kid, down around Corcoran and Tulare.
yeah. Well, you're going up past Palmdale, I think, and
It's
Lancaster, depending on which way you're
it's been close to Jesus, 30 years.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. On our way up there, we also needed to get all of our wardrobe together. So got a late start to the day, and on the way up there it's like 4 hours, and then on the way up we had to stop and figure out our 28 wardrobe changes. So and it was wonderful, and they did a fantastic job. I saw myself dressed in ways I'd never seen myself dressed before, which was kind of cool. Kind of developed a different character in this
Right.
one.
Now, is this a dated like what year does this kind of take
Well,
place in?
it's current. It's
It's
current,
current.
but
Okay.
the clothing is more like I am from the Mid South. More, you
Antebellum.
not really, just more really conservative, flowery,
Oh,
happy things. Not my usual witch. So it was kind of cool. I liked
oh,
it.
awesome. Yeah, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in it. Well, we're coming up on 45 minutes. I kind of keep it at that now because of the platform that I'm on, because I'm on a network.
Yeah, that's
How the
great.
hell am I on a network anyway? Can somebody tell me how the hell I ended up on a network? Jesus Christ, you people have met me, right? Okay. Anyway, Laura, you have the floor. You tell us everything about you again. Tell us your movies when they're coming out, where they can find you, where they can find your movies. You've got the floor, baby. And then hang out afterwards, because I absolutely want to talk to you some more afterwards, because I just absolutely adore you. So anyway, you got the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, well, find me on my socials, Instagram, Laura, just like it says there, _A as in Apple, _Meadows. And find me on Facebook, also Laura Meadows. And my fan page is available. And there's, yeah, sorry, I didn't bring any scotch back, but you got some stuff. And
I'll be all right with this. Like if I got to drink the low life stuff, I guess
it's gonna keep you straight, right? And oh yeah, and I have a YouTube channel also, Laura Meadows. You can binge that, and you can go to the TikTok, and yeah, and stop by my IMDb and see what is coming up and what I have done, and that would be terrific. And I guess you'll invite me back when the movie does come out, and we can talk about it
absolutely. You
and where
are you
see
are
it.
welcome back anytime you have something to promote or anything. Reach directly out to me, because well, I'm the only guy you could reach out to.
Reach direct
So, I
to.
don't have anybody beside me anymore. So yeah, like absolutely reach out to me anytime. Or if you know anybody that wants to be on the show, anybody that wants to promote their own stuff or anything, absolutely let me know.
Okay.
I've been doing this for close to 8 years now. So I mean, like, always I love promoting people. I love promoting actors, directors. By the way, I just watched The Mummy Murders by Colin Blessler, a great director. If you have not seen The Mummy Murders on Tubi,
Mhm.
you're missing out. you're missing out. What a great suspenseful murder mystery or thriller, not a mystery, just a thriller. Fantastic. So I love promoting actresses, actors, directors, producers, other podcasters. This is just some of the stuff I love to do. Everybody can get all the regular stuff. You know what? I interviewed Donald Duck. How many of you people interviewed Donald Duck? Sam Quasman. He's fantastic. What a beautiful human being.
I think it also in honor of Tony Todd. Go see Devil Rue, and I believe that is on Tubi also. And I'm
What's
in
the
that.
name of it?
Devil Rue. It's in New Orleans, so it's kind of a bit of a French name. Devil, Devil, and Reaux, I believe.
Oh, okay. Row. Okay. The Devil Row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Devil Rue, and
Yep.
it's in honor of Tony, the great Tony Todd.
Tony Todd?
Yeah.
Okay. I will definitely watch that. Absolutely. And as always, you can find me at myworstholiday.com. You can find me at My Worst Holiday Podcast on YouTube. And click that. You got to click. It's screwed up the way it does it because I do it on StreamYard. So you got to click My Worst Holiday, then click the live link at the top. Then you can see like us and everything. Because anyway, but you can find us if you like a show, any show, not just my show, especially my show, but any show. If you like them, give to Patreon and My Worst Holiday at patreon.com. You can give me a little bit of money, give me a little bit of love. Mosaic TV. Download Mosaic TV. Go to Android device and go to Mosaic TV. Download that. And as always, I love you people. And from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this has been My Worst Holiday. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. There he goes.